Hello friends, welcome to learn Microsoft Excel. Today we are going to learn a very important topic, how to use if statement or if function within the within the Excel. Suppose here we have a set of data. Suppose we have here number 1, number 2. Okay, we want to put some number. Here we have set of number 2. Okay, and we simply want to subtract this value. Subtraction. Then we are putting formula A2 minus B2. Okay, but let us say in some cases we get negative value. Why? Because number 2 is greater than number 1. Or here you can also change some values. Okay, here value is negative, here is also value is negative. But if we want to decide here, if the number 1 is greater than number 2, then only number 1 minus number 2. Otherwise, number 2 minus number 1. Then how to take this decision? For taking this decision, we can use if statement. If is a library function. Excel directly use if statement. How to use if statement? Then simply you have to put equal to. Then there is if. This is if function. And here you can use logical test. What is logical test? We will see it. Now here we want only check whether number 1 is greater than number 2. The value of number 1 is in A2. If A2 is greater than what? B2. Okay. Then if this condition is true, here we use relation operator. If the A2 is greater than B2, then what we want? A2 minus B2. But if this case is no so, then if the B2 is greater than A2, then what happen? Then value if the condition is false, then B2 minus A2. Got it? If the condition is true, then it will execute this result. If the condition is false, it will execute this result. Let us check it. Okay, here is the positive answer. Answer is remains same. Okay, only negative sign is ignored because here in this case 72 let us see how to work it. For this purpose you have to go to formula and check here evaluate formula. Okay, evaluate. Now we are in cell A3. The value of A3 is 45, value of B3 is 70. 45 is not greater than 70, then the condition is false, therefore it will execute first statement, that is B3 minus A3. B3 is 70, A3 is 45, and we will get result is 25. Okay, like this you can also evaluate the formula. Okay, if you want to study more about it, then go to help. Here you can type if, then click on if function. And now the if function is one of the most popular function in Excel, and it allows you to make the logical comparison, or you can also say it is used to make a decision. It is a decision making statement. Okay, it compare between a value and what you accept. For example, if C2 equal to S, then the result is 1 and result is 2. Okay, you will also read it further for detailed information. Okay, but if you want any alphabetical value, then you have to enclose that value within the double quote. How it is? Let us see. Suppose here we want to check whether number 1 is greater or number 2 is greater. Then equal to, if in bracket A2 is greater than B2, then we can say here number 1 is greater, else if the value is false, then the result will number 2 is greater. But for alphabetical value or alphabetical value, you have to use double quotes. Okay, press enter, go to fill handler and drag it. Here number 1 is greater, here number 2 is greater, here is also number 1, here number 2. Okay, if you have numeric value, you can directly write the value, but if you have alphabetical result, then you have to enclose it within the double quote. Like this, we can simply use a if statement. Okay, let us take second sheet. Here we simple make a mark sheet, roll number, name. Here are also subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, total, percentage, and we want to check here status, whether the student is pass or fail. Okay, write here roll number, go to fill handler, press Ctrl and drag it. We want only 5 record. Okay, give here name, let us put the marks. Okay, like this calculator formula. You can also use here the home, go to home and use auto sum, enter. Now calculate the percentage, that is so easy. Total, which is under F2, divided by number of subject 3. Okay, you can also control the precision. Now we want to check the status. Then you have to first put here if, and then check the marks. If the marks is more than or equal to 40, then only student is pass. Otherwise, student is fail. Then how to check it? Subject 1, that is C2, value of C2 should be greater than or equal to 40. Then for multiple condition, you have to use comma. We want value of D2 also is greater than or equal to 40. Value of E2 also is equal to 40. If the case is so, then you have to here use one more bracket. Then student is pass, else student is fail. Okay, but here it will not work properly. Why? Because here we want to value from multiple cells, and to for conjunction of these cells we have to use logical operator. Okay, logical operator are and, or, and, not. Let us see. And, or, and, not function. Let us see the and function. And function is a logical function. It determines all the condition in a text to true. It means what? If you have multiple condition and if you want result after checking all conditions are true, then only you can use and. If you want to check either true condition, then you can use or. Here is also or function. If you want to use either condition is true, then you can use a or function. Suppose how to check it, let us see. Suppose here I have value 1, value 2, and suppose I want here and operator and or operator. Okay, if value 1 is true, second one is true, then and return true, or also return true. In case of if value 1 is true but second expression is false, then and return false but or return true. If the first value is false, next one is true, it return false, it return true. And if all are false, then it return false. It means what? In case of and logical operator or and function, all value must be true, then only you can get true result. If any one value is false, then you can get false result. In case of or, if either value is true or all value are true, then you can get true result, and you can get false only if all expressions are false. Okay, now here we want to check status, that is subject 1, subject 2, and subject 3 must contain more than equal to 40. Therefore here logically we have to use and operator. Here is the logical test of an operator. Then comma, the status is pass, else the status is fail. Okay, got it? Very simple logic. Press here, enter. Now I think only one is fail. Yes, here the value is false, therefore, and we use and operator. And here the requirement of and operator. Why? Because if the all subject contain more than equal to 40, then only pass, otherwise fail. Okay, logically you can use either and or operator. Okay, now it is only a single condition or single function. If you want to use if in nested function, then let us check grade. Now here in this case what happened, we have only two possible results, either true or false, that is true, pass or fail. But in case of grade we have multiple results. Why? Because the percentage is in between 40 to 50, then grade is, or let us go from 4 to downward. If the percentage is more than equal to 17, then grade is A. In between 70 to 16, then B. 60 to 50, C. And 50 to 40, D. Otherwise fail. Okay, therefore in this case you have to use multiple if. Why? Because here we have multiple conditions, and we can write this in the form of nested. Why? Because in case of nested, only one logical expression true at a time. Therefore use here equal to if, use and. What we want to check? Percentage G2 is more than equal to 70, then grade should be A, comma. If this condition is true, then only it will check the next if. again use logical operator, and if percentage is, or that is the value of G2 is greater than equal to 60, then the grade is B. Here we don't use to write less than 70, because the if this condition is false, then only it will check the next if. Then this is the proper form. Then if and the value of G2 is greater than or equal to 50, that is between 50 to 60, right? Then the grade is C. Then if use and G2 is greater than equal to 40, that is 50 to 40, then grade is D. And if percentage is less than 40, then the fail. But here the problem is we have here the record of fail student, but here the percentage is 44. Therefore, that logic is not right for every condition. Therefore, how to give grade, or how to give message no grade to a fail student? For that purpose, we have to use like this. We concentrate. Use the outer if in bracket and check whether the status is pass. If the H2 is equal to pass, we concentrate. Okay, this if statement has all these true statement. Okay, after that here use comma. Let us first check the brackets, because we have to close all if. Then first bracket is closed, first if, second if of 60, and if of 70. Okay, and then give here comma. Then this if has this true part, and if this condition is false, then this if has this false part. Okay, you have to properly close the bracket, because this if is closed here, and depending on this if condition, all these part are true, and if the condition is false, then it will go to the false, and false you can write here no grade, or you can write here E grade, so as per your choice, and close the outer if. Let us say, I think it is perform properly. Okay, like this you can use a multiple if. Okay, for better practicing, you can use item bill of item. In that case, you can decide discount as per the value of amount, where the amount is between 1000 to 10,000, or sorry, 1000 to 2000, 2000 to 4000. Can give discount as per your choice. As well as you can also create a payment slip. In that case, you can calculate the bonus, and bonus is depend upon, suppose, the salary of employee, or you can use as per your logic. You can use criteria as per your logic, but you have to practice this if statement by using different type of data. And you can also take a help from help menu to further check further details about the if. Okay, here we only see the if statement and logical and or and not. One more is also here, not. Okay, we will continue in next lecture. Thank you.